Good morning and welcome to Real Women, Real Issues. I'm Ardelle Bradley, and with me this morning I have Elizabeth Atkins. She's an author and she's also a writing coach and has a lot of things going on. Welcome.
Thank you, Ardelle, for having me.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
First of all, I want to touch base on your new book that's coming out.
Yes.
It's a 3-part series. It comes out on Valentine's Day.
Right.
And what inspired you? What made you write this book?
Well, my book, Husbands Incorporated, is about a company in Detroit that provides fantasy marriages for women. And everything I do, Ardelle, is about empowering women to seize our passion and live our life to our infinite potential.
Exciting.
Yes, thank you. And writing is an integral part of that. So my message to everybody is to live your greatest potential, live your infinity. That's what I always say. Live your infinity life.
Absolutely.
So the women of Husbands Incorporated are living their infinity life by having their fantasy marriages with beautiful men in situations that we can only dream about in real life.
Or read about them.
Read about, right. But when I got divorced 11 years ago, I started dating and I realized, you know what, there's a lot to be desired here. I was having a nice time, it was wonderful, but I thought, how could I have the perfect relationship that's safe, that protects your health, your reputation, your future? And so what I did was come up with a company called Husbands Incorporated that actually arranges legal marriages so that women can have their wildest fantasies within the safety and societal approval of being married. So there's no risk of all the negative words that women can be called when we enjoy life to the fullest.
And sometimes if we want a term, but we can say when we act like a man.
Yes.
So we seem to, for them, they're just, a boy, good for you got it going. For a woman, like you said, we have negative connotations.
Correct.
So now we can live through this fantasy.
Yes.
And it's all legal and
Yes.
we shouldn't have any repercussions coming from it.
Right. And so, exactly. And what I want my story to do is to spark a movement where women feel free to demand the best for ourselves in relationships and everything else in life and refuse to just take what's offered. Yes. We need to seek, decide, and demand what we want.
So
and
to
get
take
it.
power, basically.
Absolutely.
To become in charge and take power of your own life, your own desires, things that you want, and don't just take what someone hands you on a plate and accept it.
Absolutely, yes. And an extremely important aspect of this is the system, the traditional system of relationships that we have right now is not working. Why is there a 50% divorce rate? Why are so many people miserable in their relationship? So my mission is to spark a paradigm shift for women and men to think about relationships in a new way. And of course, as Valentine's Day is coming up, everybody's thinking about love and romance and partnering up with someone, but what if we approach it from a new way? What if we abandon all the rigorous, oppressive structures that have been put in place about marriage and relationships? And what if we approach it from something new and fresh?
And exciting.
Yes.
We're going to hear more about that when we come back. But now we're going to go to Jungle Juice to hear about the juice of the week.
Thank you, Ardelle. Hi, I'm Regina.
And I'm Sarita.
We're with Jungle Juice Bar bringing you the Juice of the Week. But before we introduce our Juice of the Week, we would like to let you know that Jungle Juice Bar is much more than just a juice bar. We offer soups, salads, sandwiches, and delicious desserts. One of our sandwiches is being featured today, and that is our spinach wrap.
And now for our Juice of the Week. Our juice is cranberry, lemon, pear, and cucumber. When you come in and purchase this drink, you can do a combination with our lunch special for a 9-ounce juice, our spinach wrap or a sandwich, and a bag of chips for just $9.99 from the hours of 11 until 2.
And it's not too late to get a gift card. We're still offering the Jungle Bucks. So come in and offer someone Jungle Bucks. Valentine's Day is coming up, so that would be a really good gift.
Remember, your health is your wealth.
Try the Juice of the Week and much more at the Jungle Juice Bar. The Jungle Juice Bar is located on Charlevoix in Grosse Pointe Park.
When you're having a heart attack, this is how it feels to your heart. And if it happens at night or on the weekend, there's only one hospital team standing by on site to save you. Cardio Team 1, only at the DMC.
Opportunity. It doesn't stare you in the face. It's not going to yell at you to come and get it. It doesn't knock. So what does opportunity look like? Not what you might think. You see, opportunity is not a right. It's definitely not equal. And it doesn't come with an instruction manual. That's because opportunity isn't found. It's molded, it's built, it's created. It's as much about grit as it is intellect. An explosive high-tech corridor located at the intersection of muscle and brains? You bet. Because opportunity only comes to those already in the game. What does opportunity look like? It looks like Detroit. Opportunity made in Detroit.
We're the Cronin Law Firm, bringing more to the table. When we sit down together, we share our expertise. You've got a legal problem, we know you need relief. Advice that you can trust, that's why people come to us. We're the Cronin Law Firm, bringing more to the table.
My friends, I want to introduce you to Samasco Financial. As attorneys, they worked hard to protect clients on a legal basis, only to watch many lose their money in the unpredictable and risky stock market. Samasco Financial has recognized the need for asset protection for our seniors and has introduced investment planning that will grow your nest egg without the risk of loss. To find out more about how Samasco Financial can protect your financial future, call 586-493-9989.
Groundbreaking. Life-saving. History-making. The new DMC Heart Hospital, summer 2014. The beat goes on.
Real Women, Real Issues is brought to you by Mike's Fresh Market.
Welcome back to Real Women, Real Issues. With me, I have Elizabeth Atkins. She is the author and also a writing coach. And now we're going to talk about, it's a perfect segue. We're coming back from the Jungle Juice, and we're going to talk about something Jungle Juice is having with you.
Yes, yes. Jungle Juice is launching a book club called Food for Thought.
Wow.
And the very first selection of the year is my book, Dark Secret, which is one of my favorite books, and it's been one of my most popular books. And again, it carries on my life theme of living your infinity life, because it's all about a woman who's trying to live her ultimate potential, but it's a lie. She's biracial, her mother's African American, and her father is white, just like me. Okay. And I wrote my master's thesis at Columbia on being mixed, so I proceeded to write White Chocolate, Dark Secret, and Twilight with Billy D. Williams, because that's an integral part of my identity. Okay. And my mission is to help people embrace and celebrate who they are, not feel ashamed, as this character does, that she's half black. Right. So she gets engaged to the son of a racist senator who still lives on the 300-year-old plantation in Virginia where his family owned slaves.
And they think she's white?
Yes.
Oh my
So
goodness.
she sparks this huge scandal of race, sex, class, and it's just hot. It's
Okay,
just,
well, don't give too much away,
Okay,
but we want everybody to go out and buy the book.
Okay.
Because when is the book club starting at
Yes.
Jungle Juice?
The book club is going to be Wednesday, January 21st.
Okay.
Wednesday, January 21st at 6 p.m.
Okay.
We're going to talk about the book. We're going to talk about the characters, the plot, the themes, and writing.
And you're going to be there.
I will be leading it all.
Now, will you have copies of your book there?
I will have copies, and you can purchase a copy at Jungle Juice starting today, so that you can go out, read the book prior to the event, or just pick it up when you come, and I'll autograph it for you.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, what inspired you to write that book? I know that you say that you are biracial.
Yes.
Now, have you ever struggled with that or had problems with people maybe thinking that you're white?
Yes, when I was little, I was extremely uncomfortable with talking about it, because a lot of times people think I'm white. So some mixed race people look mixed.
Right.
And so
right.
I would walk around in the world being misunderstood all the time.
Okay.
And as a young person, my cheeks would feel hot, my heart would start pounding. But then all of a sudden, when I was at the University of Michigan and there was a lot of racial tension, I went to a meeting with mixed race students, and it just made something blossom inside me that said it's okay to be who you are and love who you are. And from there, I became a journalist and an author, and that's what I write about.
Now, do people question you now? Well, some people, they're not sure what you are.
They do.
Do they ask, or do they just assume and go forward with that?
Both. Both, but I'm not scared. I've been on national TV talking about being biracial. I'm extremely proud. I'm a symbol of what should be, of the racial unity and the courage that my parents had in the 1960s to defy all the racial boundaries. It was illegal in 16 states when they married. Not illegal in Michigan, but it was still illegal for a black person to marry a white person. Isn't that insane?
It is, it is.
But it's not that long ago. So I am a symbol of that courage and that change and colorblind love. And that's part of my message in everything I write, that we all need to embrace and celebrate each other as we are.
Absolutely. Well, I know you have a lot of things on your plate, so we have more to talk about, but we have to go for a break, and we'll be back right after this.
This is Arthur Bricker of Bricker Tunis Furs in West Bloomfield. We're back with the biggest fur clearance sale in our history. Save 40 to 70% off on women's and men's furs and shearlings. Choose from mink, sheared mink, sable, chinchilla, fox, beaver, and exquisite leathers and shearlings in the latest styles from Europe. Plus, our consignment boutique is full of gorgeous furs priced at a fraction of the original cost. No other furrier in Metro Detroit can match our quality, our selection, or our prices. Celebrating 98 years in business. Call today, 248-855-9200.
With the award-winning Woodhouse Day Spa in your backyard, why would you go anywhere else? Within minutes, feel relaxed, refreshed, and renewed. Handcrafted spa treatments will nourish your spirit and revive your senses and allow dreams to reawaken. Give the perfect gift this season, the Woodhouse Day Spa gift card. A luxury spa experience awaits you right in your neighborhood.
My friends, I want to introduce you to Samasco Financial. As attorneys, they worked hard to protect clients on a legal basis, only to watch many lose their money in the unpredictable and risky stock market. Samasco Financial has recognized the need for asset protection for our seniors and has introduced investment planning that will grow your nest egg without the risk of loss. To find out more about how Samasco Financial can protect your financial future, call 586-493-9989.
Ardelle Bradley's hairstyle provided by Megan Mitchell Hair Salon in Ferndale.
Welcome back to Real Women, Real Issues. As you've seen earlier, I have Elizabeth Atkins with us, who is a famous author and a writing coach for people. And that leads me to the next thing. You're doing a coaching for writing series at Jungle Juice also.
Yes.
So tell me about that.
Okay, Ardelle, thank you. I want to make sure your viewers know that they can find out about my books and my events at my website, ElizabethAnnAtkins444.com.
Elizabeth Ann Atkins at 444.com.
444, yes.
Okay.
So my coaching, if there's anything I love as much as writing, is talking about writing and sharing my expertise and experience with people. So starting on January 28th at Jungle Juice Bar, the fourth Wednesday of every month, I'm going to be teaching a course called Power Journal, and it's free and open to the public, and I'm going to teach people at the first session how to write your own book. Everybody dreams about writing their own book, whether it's a memoir, a novel, a nonfiction book, and I'm going to teach people how to do that. And
now, even journaling. I know some people may not want to write a book or have aspirations of that, but a lot of people like to journal.
Correct.
To kind of, dictate or something that's gone on in your life and keep a history of it.
Yes.
So this can also be advantage to that, correct?
That is the integral core of what I teach, is that your journal is the power where you can write from your heart and soul. And that's pure. It's not what someone thinks you should write or what the audience might want. It's what comes from your soul, and it's pure. And that's the best writing. So that's what I'm teaching people, to be fearless, courageous, to let it just pour out and share their gifts with the world.
So people should come, not if you want to be an author or write a book, just come to be to journal or just to find out the soul and what you can get out of it for yourself to help you grow.
Correct. And the topics will include better health, journaling for better health, journaling for wealth, journaling for happiness, better relationships. And so, Ardelle, that segues into another coaching endeavor that I'm so thrilled to participate in. I was blessed to connect with a wealth manager, Ellis Liddell of ELE Wealth Management in Southfield. He's the president. He's extremely successful, and he's as passionate about teaching as I am. And he and I met this summer. We started coaching each other, and we realized I'm coaching him to write his book. He's coaching me to strategize my success and wealth building, because I want to be a billionaire someday.
Absolutely.
So,
and it can happen.
Right. So we said, okay, what are we going to call this? This is great. Our synergy is incredible, right? Both so inspired, excited. And so I said, okay, coaching for billions. And so we started doing it. Yes, and we decided, you know what, this is a paradigm to teach the whole world how to build wealth and how to live your dreams, how you live your infinity life. So we're launching Coaching for Billions on March 26th, a Thursday, at ELE Wealth Management in Southfield on West 10 Mile Road near Southfield Road. 6:30 p.m. You can register at clubforbillions.com, clubforbillions.com. Doesn't that sound good? Don't you want to be part of that? And I'm teaching the writing component. Of course, he has the financial aspect, but I'm teaching the writing, because everything starts with writing.
Putting it down in black and white. Because when you see it on paper, it really sinks in and makes you want to do it. I've realized that.
Yes, it's amazing. So I hope everybody can join us for all these events and come out, empower yourself, learn, grow, and prosper.
Well, thank you, Elizabeth. You have a lot going on. I want everybody to go to her webpage, because it was a lot of information. And I look forward to seeing you at the book club meeting.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And we'll be back. But first, we're going to get the dermatology tip of the week from Dr. Shauna Ryder-Diggs.
We are beautiful in every single way. Yes, words can bring us down.
Hello, I'm Dr. Shauna Diggs with your skincare tip of the week. Today we're going to talk about hair loss, but a very specific kind of hair loss called scarring alopecia. So with scarring alopecia, there are actually many different reasons why you can get it, but we're going to talk about the most common. So almost every day I see women in my office who have hair loss where the scalp starts to look thinner, hair is missing from that area. It might be a little scaly, a little tight, or a little bit dry. Sometimes people can have tingling sensations or itching. It generally starts in the front of the scalp or at the crown, and then it begins to spread and involve more and more and more hair. So some people will come in with 1 or 2 inches affected. Some people will come in with 20 inches affected. So our goal in treatment is to catch it early and stop the spread. So with scarring hair loss, a biopsy is oftentimes required, where we numb up an area of skin, take a small sample, and send it to the lab to help us best decide what is the exact cause. Once we decide that, we have treatments that try to melt the scar, such as cortisone creams, cortisone injections. Light treatment can sometimes melt the scar, and also medications, which are anti-inflammatories and try to calm down that inflammation in your scalp and get the scar to thin out, such as Plaquenil. One of the main reasons that we've learned scarring alopecia occurs more commonly in African American women and in this crown pattern is from all the different things that are done to hairstyle over the years, such as braids, weaves, pulling, very tight areas, or retraction. So many times, let's say that I have braids in my hair, once I first get them, sometimes it'll hurt a little bit after. It just means they're a little bit tight. As long as a braid is very thick and a little bit looser, then it doesn't pull the hair out and cause that damage over a 10, 20, or 30-year period of time. So whenever you're doing your hairstyles, you try and minimize the pulling or the traction to the hair, and that will help prevent the scarring hair loss. This is Dr. Shauna Diggs, and this has been your skincare tip of the week.
To learn more about Cosmetic Derm and their revolutionary skincare products and services, please visit drshaunadiggs.com.
With the award-winning Woodhouse Day Spa in your backyard, why would you go anywhere else? Within minutes, feel relaxed, refreshed, and renewed. Handcrafted spa treatments will nourish your spirit and revive your senses and allow dreams to reawaken. Give the perfect gift this season, the Woodhouse Day Spa gift card. A luxury spa experience awaits you right in your neighborhood.
Mike's Fresh Market, Detroit's largest independent supermarket with the best prices, quality, and service. Enjoy our vast selection of fresh fruits and vegetables. Wide aisles lead you to our own in-house bakery and deli. Beef, pork, chicken, seafood, and much more. You can rest assured you will feed your family the freshest food in town. Whatever you need, you can find it here at Mike's Fresh Market. Mike's Fresh Market with 2 locations, Gratiot and 7 Mile and Livernois and 7 Mile. Better food, better prices. That's Mike's promise.
Opportunity. It doesn't stare you in the face. It's not going to yell at you to come and get it. It doesn't knock. So what does opportunity look like? Not what you might think. You see, opportunity is not a right. It's definitely not equal. And it doesn't come with an instruction manual. That's because opportunity isn't found. It's molded, it's built, it's created. It's as much about grit as it is intellect. An explosive high-tech corridor located at the intersection of muscle and brains? You bet. Because opportunity only comes to those already in the game. What does opportunity look like? It looks like Detroit. Opportunity made in Detroit.
Groundbreaking, life-saving, history-making. The new DMC Heart Hospital, summer 2014. The beat goes on.
The Detroit Seafood Market is a proud sponsor of Real Women, Real Issues.
Welcome back to Real Women, Real Issues. Now I have with me Mike Bonner, who is a salesman at Avis Ford. So any Ford you see out there you want, he can take care of you, finance you, get it taken care of. But he's also an international comedian.
Absolutely.
Welcome.
Years in the business. How are you today?
I'm doing great.
Awesome.
Yourself?
Oh, real good. Real
So
good.
how do those two get together?
Well,
Cars and
the
telling
two
jokes?
get together is because I don't want to be a senior citizen living in somebody's basement.
Oh.
I got to retire one day from comedy, so I figured now was the time to get a job and put some money away from my retirement. I like it so far. So far, so good.
Good. So the auto show is going on. Some of us have already been. Some of us are going, maybe tomorrow.
Right.
And we're looking at that fabulous Ford we want to get.
You got to come test drive the new Mustang.
Okay.
You see at the auto show, it's an incredible new Mustang. The 2015 Mustang is incredible. You got to come by and see me test drive it. The Explorer is incredible. All the Ford products are awesome.
All right. And
Come
you can
by.
take care of their financing there?
Definitely. Bad credit, no credit, we got you. I financed a guy last week. His credit was so bad, he thought he was still in the car when he left.
But he left with the car.
He left with the car. He's
And
like,
you-
am I
and
going
you didn't chase
to be
him.
on probation when I leave this car? Yeah. So, yeah, we got bad credit. Yeah, definitely.
Good for you. Now,
Special
when are you
financing.
there? Are you there?
I'm there every day.
Okay.
They let me go on the road and do comedy on occasion, but I'm there every day. Monday, 9 to 9. Tuesday, 9 to 6. And then Thursday, of course, 9 to 9. And then regular hours, 9 to 6.
So the few of us that don't know where your dealership is, Avis,
12 Mile and Telegraph.
All right.
12 Mile and
So
Telegraph.
you can't miss it.
It's an awesome place to work. I love working there.
Good.
I knew one day I would eventually sell cars 20 years ago, my retirement, so I love it so far.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Now tell me, so what are you doing now in the comedy part of your life?
Oh my God, I have some shows in Chicago coming up. I'm playing the Comedy Castle.
Here.
One of the top 10 clubs in the country, Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle in Royal Oak. I'm there the 26th, 27th, and 28th of February.
Okay.
Also April 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in April, yeah.
Good. So we can go, so I can come see you locally.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
And you're there on Thursday, Friday, Saturday
Right,
nights.
right.
Is that through the month?
No, it's just only
Just
one,
that
one
week-
weekend, just that
Okay.
weekend, just that weekend. The
And we can-
27th, 28th, and 29th.
All right. Now tell me, where are some places you've performed before?
I've done shows in Europe, Japan, Korea, Amsterdam,
You've been all over.
Highland Park, Michigan. I mix it up. I play every place. I can do for a show for a judge or a doctor or some hoodlums on the east side.
So
Don't
can I
matter to
bring
me.
my kids to see
You
your
can bring.
show?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
there's
can-
no profanity.
I tailor my show to my audience.
So at the Comedy Castle, who's it tailored?
It's adults.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be an adult
so
show.
I can't bring them there.
How old are your kids?
15, my girls.
They can't get in.
Okay.
15,
See, there it is.
This is an adult comedy club. It's going to be really good, real good time.
Now, do you find, do you use your comedy in selling cars? Do you ever correlate?
It's my personality. It's innately who I am.
Okay.
So I can't hide the fact that I have humor, inside of me. So I make people laugh as I sell them a car.
And when
most of
they
the time.
see you, do they ever recognize you?
All the time.
Like, what are you doing here?
And that's a good thing.
And that is a good thing.
That is a good thing, because anything to help sell cars, I mean, at this point, and I've been doing comedy for 20-something years in my adult life, so.
Have you always been based here in Detroit?
No, not always. I've lived in New York, I lived in Atlanta. I just moved back from New York in August.
Now, what keeps bringing you back?
Family, roots, my roots are here. Yeah, I've been back twice.
Okay.
I love it. It's Detroit. This is my city.
And things are changing here. I'm sure it's different than, like you said, you've been doing comedy for 20-something years.
Right.
And Detroit has really changed.
It's amazing. I'm looking forward to the change.
Because you said you just moved back here when?
In August.
And that's a big adjustment. How's it going?
I like it. I mean, I live in New York, and New York is an amazing place to live.
And
I would
much
say
different than here.
Much different than here, but I love Detroit as well. So, I mean, it's cool. I mean, I'm doing a different thing now, another career. Not a job, but a career. And it's amazing, because I haven't had a regular job since maybe the 80s. And having a regular job again is something else. I didn't know you had to go every day. My first week, I said, see you tomorrow. See me when? Tomorrow. The club is closed tomorrow.
You got to get
club.
up.
It's a regular job. I mean, I commend folks who've been working these jobs every day for the last 20-something years.
It's a lot.
But I like it. It's challenging.
It is.
But I really do like it. I really do like it. I like sales, so.
So good. So you're still doing the comedy, selling cars, so I can come see you at the Comedy Castle?
At the Comedy Castle. I'm always working out at Avis Ford, definitely.
And let everybody know.
And come get a test drive.
Once you drive it, that's it.
Bad credit, no credit, we got you. I mean, you got to get a car. Let me tell you something. You got to get a dependable car. I had an old car. I had an old Lincoln Town car. Black leather interior, 96. My car was long as Livernois. One day I'm driving down Puritan Avenue. I decided I wanted some water. I saw a party store. Next to the party store was a funeral home. I go inside, get my water, come back outside. It's a whole family sitting in my car crying.
It's time for a new car.
It's time for a new car.
I want to thank you, Mr. Bonner, for being with us. And I'm sure people are going to come see you at both Comedy Castle and at Avis Ford.
Definitely, Avis Ford.
And I want to thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week right here, same time, same place.